Huh? What? Wow! I couldn't hear myself for a second. Confused snake. Ah! Wow! How are you doing? Welcome back to Clown Hell. No snake? Lies. Manifest snake. Actually. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina! How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today? Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Huh. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. The dance emotes. Very good. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to ya! Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo! Top of the morning to ya, governor! Top of the morning? That's the ticket. Anything the day starts with energy in the morning. Taking the day starts with energy in the morning. Ah! Why you do this? What did I do to deserve this? Ah. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Two gnomes, yes. Here, Max, I've brought you a present. Have some milk. Oh my, thanks. How are you today, Wright? Well, I've got the feeling that today's game to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Pet. Wow. Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without the usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro to the truth. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. That you finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. Want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. And I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in the people becoming stars. I see. Wow. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Sunkama. You may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. To this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene of my orders. Welcome to. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand. Hi, Nate. Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Name and occupation? Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me a crow. I'm employed as an acrobat, but at the very big circus. Where were you at the where were you at the crime of the night? Yes. Where were you at the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. How is it? Pretty good. Trying to not murder my voice today, but doing some reading. Some reads of this game, as you might call them. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room's on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. It was just after 10 p.m., and I was resting on the bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying, right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. Yeesh. Ah. Our witness's testimony matches exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution needs to add. All that's left to explain is how the defendant disappeared in the sky that night. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. First try. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Honkama, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Well, yeah, how are you, Nate? How is stuff? I have a can of liquid to soothe my throat. Around that time I heard a large thump noise. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed. That is correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Ah. No. No, there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing. Your Honor. I think I feel like the contradiction I should treat lightly. Ooh! Nice! The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses at the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the worse results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. There was! I think there is one, yes. He saw the hat and it was on the floor next to the victim, yes, exactly. I was reviewing court record to figure out if that exact memory was correct. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. Oh, she's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Yes. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a hard enough challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster said, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it. This is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max had two silk hats? No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means Acro. That you've been fibbing on the stand. Order! Order! As always, this looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I have the magic mouth, and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? Oh! Okay. No way this is gonna fly. He doesn't have a real grudge against Max. He has a bit of a grudge against Regina, but not Max. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Try to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors as the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. Not bad! You're staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say anything, do I? Oh, what do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. What to do this by accusing me of a murder, of all things? See? Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support for the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well? I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. It could be the monkey. Am I going to accuse the monkey of murder? Yes. It's impossible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices.
You don't say.
Not good, not good. This isn't going to end well. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes.
Mr. Wright, it seems as you won't be stopping at Acro. But we'll be making other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you.
Understand, Your Honor.
Very well, let's continue. Who pretends would happen to be Acro's accomplice?
Do you have a profile for the monkey?
You don't say.
Oh, this is suddenly looking very, very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
What?
Oh, did you hear that? Huh? Oh, it's looping. Foundation? Oh, it's not looping.
Yes, Mr. Wright. Yeah, if any proof.
Fine, it's not the monkey. Okay, let's go with this logically. Nope. No way. Maybe. No. No. Probably not. No. Maybe. That's him. That guy is dead. Or in the coma. Wait. Or is he? What if that's Bat? What if we're not talking to Acro? I kinda want to. I might get penalized for this. But I want to.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
this piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power.
You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty. You must have. But whomst? I'm saving here. Boop, boop. He must have had one. I'm accusing Mo. Ow! That was the wrong thing. I could make a case for it being Regina, actually. I could make a case for it being Regina. Give me a moment. Let's try this, sorry. Let's try that. That doesn't look good. No. Let the save scamming begin. I have no idea. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Funkama. What? You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acroplant had committed the murder all by himself. There is one possibility for it not having been any accomplice, and why I can't find one. Because they all have an alibi. But we know one thing. We know the victim went somewhere near that building alone. If he went to Acro's room, then Acro wouldn't need to leave the room to kill Russell. He'd just need to get him down onto the ground floor.
Order! What are are you getting at?
Why to keep them on the toes, Nick? Well, I'm going to have to prove all of us together. I have to show Acro murdered Russell Barry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling?
In his room. He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room.
Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingling?
It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. He's in a wheelchair. There's no way he could go at the scene and be the killer.
Oh, you've got a point. It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright? What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next cause of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here... She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster. And he did it while he was in this room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
I don't think I can choose to not present evidence. I need to present something. The cause of death was blunt force trauma. To the back of the head. The box, maybe? I think you should try again, especially before someone gets the chance to say something.
Yeah, you're probably right. So I was saying, this piece of evidence... Stop! Wait, I say, before you start over, you must be penalized.
No, he caught me.
And if you don't put an end to this funny business, I've got a few more ideas.
I'm going to present some evidence. Okay, that was not correct. It could be the bronze statue. This ugly thing. Let's present this, why not?
What's that for a picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust.
It's quite a large bust, and because it's life-sized, it's also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from the third-story window. Ah! See, this is how Acro was able to kill the ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galacticus ample bust.
Order! She's saying the bust fell into the ringmaster.
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible! Well, Acro is an acrobat. You should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well, Acro said it was for worst. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't... Ow! I'd much better save away you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get a proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say?
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense is its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Okay, sleep well. Bye.
I can't. It's the wrong voice. It's the judge.
Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The Witches will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. One will sink into any load to win a case. I suppose I could have lifted something that says the bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, if lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
I have no doubts in regards to this witness testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift that bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
If I was thinking, what's your opinion of the matter, Mr. Wright?
I'd still like to proceed with the cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. I can't get it to let it get to me. I've got to focus. I say... I'm gonna press first. If all I had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all I had to do was drop it, you're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way that I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster's head.
So that kind of makes the shit with punches, doesn't it, Mr. Wright?
Actually strong enough to lift up the bust. The main problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head. I wonder if he is kind of true to aim for the ringmaster. That's the ticket, Nick. Show them what we've got. I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with this case. I don't remember us finding any sort of tool. Maybe we overlooked something. No. I have an idea. But I will save. Present. Box. Yes. When the music stops, you know it's a good thing. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time what the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. You silly hinting at things that's pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job in hinting.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point is this wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim, the same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over. Oh, that was the judge asking. Whoops. The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means But this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up the wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean...
If the bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box,
there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim. No!
Order! 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 This is unbelievable.
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. We're just going to keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward.
So the next question is... Who placed that wooden box down the street?
It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope. Then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some sense into... Mr. Phoenix Wright! Ow, ow, ow. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when you lifted the box. That's why the box was made, was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. The box has a remarkable weight. Weight?
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Just to lift up this wooden box, it would have required...
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down to lift with the body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
The box also has a carrying handle on either side, doesn't it?
That's correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means, no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same space. Fool! Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you place the wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright, I may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? I remember. Of course I remember. It was up at the table in the cafeteria.
Oh, then what happened to it?
I'd like to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. That means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room? You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Ah! That is exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria. Yep, you definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happen for once and for all. More saving! It is very shiny. So... monkey.
A monkey?
Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home?
Man lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room!
But the bus was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze is rather shiny. Maybe we should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record.
Man, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Monkey time! Why did I read that in the judge's voice? Oh, yes, monkey time.
Yes. And they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Acro. Money's a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be in the market for the roommate.
Order, I said order, Miss Sankama. Where's the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron!
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow!
Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right? And what is that? You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let it beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw? He saw Max's Ow! I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question. Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. Yeah!
How is it possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw was that that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using the brain on all this case? The silhouette we saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would have been easy to hang one of the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in the right mind would put a cloak on the bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just wait a minute, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? The question is of the utmost importance in this case. Don't you agree?
Don't call me.
Who put the cloak in the bus?
There's only two options. Wow. It was either him or him. I wonder, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Did the defender wear his cloak the entire time he was at practice? So then how did this person get a hold of the cloak?
Well...
Furthermore, how would this person have gotten the cloak onto the bus, I wonder? Because this person was not spotted at the scene.
I'm sorry.
Fuck. Fuck. Russell. Fool! Him?
No, you're saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust. Placed the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
And what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself! Nick, do you really have a handle on all of this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really one picture I can paint anyways. Alright. So you want to know what really happened at the night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box into the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize it that night. Just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Triller. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bust hit the victim, you wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to get so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What? The impetus of the bust of the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged it at the bust. That impact also caused the sound of a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. There was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked at his window, the cloak had already snagged at the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about putting up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bust, being raised with a cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. That is how the magical murder disappearing into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he's come to the end of this rope now. So, what now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence?
In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a point. Can we see some evidence?
I don't know, can we? Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there's still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay then. Use that to get out of this jam.
As you're not talking amongst yourselves, proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick of this magic case.
Ha. Maybe this photo. Nah, no. Ow. The hat. The problem is Max's three symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were two contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. The theory I just presented explains all of those contradictions. You fool! Do you ever shut up? Max's head was found at the crime scene. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? It has to be that the criminal he saw fleeing that scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bust's.
Makes sense if you look at it that way. Then he did see the silk hat, well, sort of.
Poggers! Fine, you've got one. But what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
Remember what the ventriloquist said in court? He said he witnessed white roses on the Max's chest that night. The clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the incident where the cloak snagged on the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? They would have been covered by the robe. Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged into the front of the bust, it means the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Pog! Yes.
Order! 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 Yes. Yes. It is quite a shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in a towel. Well, so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research a circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you still think I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude toward the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster.
But there is a motive.
Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up till now. What do we do now? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster. Acro's motive.
It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingley's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Sneak. I can't believe it. Acro! It's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is. I think that was the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? You're not, but just kind of the reason why.
Hey, pal! You gotta ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
That Detective Gamshu!
No, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
No, Detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? You've got some really tasty milk?
How about a card trick, detective? How about a card trick, detective? Oh, well, if you exist.
How about that evidence you mentioned? What is it?
Here you go.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensics results. Take a look at it later. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. It's all coming together.
I lost my gumshoe voice entirely. Time for a new one in the next game. Pog! I think the next time Gumshoe is going to be up here. That's a lie. First of all, he doesn't deserve that. Second of all, I would not survive a game of Detective Gumshoe. There's no way. There's no way. I would die. Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
I swear this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis. And we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up to now has gone according to a plan.
I don't know. Miss Von Karma doesn't seem in control of things, just let us know.
I'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, a final plans were set into motion.
Final plans?
Huh? That reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What did he mean by that? The very end part? Pepper. I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Don't scare me like that. Looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. Wow. A dairy's worth of milk? For me? Milk.
Notice my concession. Miss Hankama, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Akro's testimony. With Akro's testimony, starting with his relationship with the victim. I'd also like to get proof of the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Akro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dinling.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed with the testimony.
Finally, we get the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. We became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Akro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Akro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer the question. The defense has the right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness.
When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster took us in. Become an acrobat at 9 years old. Wow. That's the one. The sus line. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? No! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of the witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. Ow!
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see the witness ever taking the victim's life.
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. What do you think, Nick? I don't know. I think the more I cross-examine him, the worse I end up looking in the end. You mean... I get the feeling that this cross-examination was a trap. Yeah, Von Karma set you up again. With that ass! Yes. How cat. Ha. Ha. You started off as an acrobat at early of age. I bet the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. But since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. It's awesome when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dinglingberries. It's nearly a household name. I've even heard of them in Germany. Liar. Yeah, there's no fucking way. The point is that I wanted to be some use of this to the circus.
It's only remarkable, young man.
The dust keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
Oh, what about other people at the circus?
This was over 15 years ago. But then there were a few customers coming in. So nor did he have the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come to see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? I know. He seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So then, how long have you been a performer?
Press all statements. We? Yes, my brother, Sean and I.
What, you have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Acro? I need to get the... boop! I need to get the brother into the testimony. I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Your parents are very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us. Because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the very big circus. Nick, the dust is getting misty-eyed. He's a soft spot for some stories, it looks like. No! No crying at God. Let's keep going.
The witness may proceed with his testimony.
No, Angie! Okay, we did it.
Can you provide a reason why Acro would want the ringmaster dead?
I can. Maybe. Actually, hold on. What if he didn't want the ringmaster dead? What if that's not who he wanted dead? He smuggled the note into Regina's pocket, not into Russell's. The only reason why Russell went to the location of the murder is because he got the note. But Acro never really leaves the lodging house except for to go to the hospital to visit his brother. So he might not have known that Regina posted the note to the blackboard in the cafeteria that morning. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the Ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the Ringmaster at all. Now! Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools are so foolhardily foolish. I'm so proud of myself for getting all of these first try, holy shit. Foolishly foolish fool, doing foolishly foolish things. Fool! Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry, Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. Let's go! Yes! Big brain. Humongous brain, Snick. 6 head. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of the witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What? What the fuck is that? Ah yes, Eggman! You little...
Order! Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my god? Ow!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do this to his god? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Yes. Regina Berry!
This young girl is the Ringmaster's daughter, alright?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? Oh, the serious look. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Yes. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss my wife. It's so fun. It's so fucking funny. Oh. You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it. That's it? Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough, Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ow!
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. Alright, Mr. Wright.
At this point, the only thing that's important is evidence.
This better not be a bluff. You're not going to... Ow!
You're not going to fool me, Mr. Phoenix, right? Let's just finish the sentences now. Okay. That was just the game being like, yeah, you're on the right track, but please present something from the evidence tab, not the profile tab. Yeah, bitch. Oh no, hold on. Ah. They don't want me to present proof of the motive. They want me to present proof of the murder plot, which is the note. Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Let's go!
Order! Order! Mr. Rat. It's a theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. This isn't just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for listening. A court theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. It's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of this mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting the bastard looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on the lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! Edgar thought it was Regina down the plaza.
And that's when he let the bust fly. Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get her out from here. Hope Regina can handle it.
Edgar, wrote this note to Regina.
Foolishly foolish ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish. You've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. These are really hard to read with a straight face. Very well, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yes, what about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What did you just say? The ringmaster knew that what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
Incident 6 months ago. Incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at the time. Moron!
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It is indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What's this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd really like to know what it is. If I can't answer the question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. It is this thing.
What? This is it?
Well, I kind of figured that trying to get rid of evidence I don't need anymore.
There is evidence though. Is it the pepper bottle? Achoo! Achoo!
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. This is the decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
We caught that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. What exactly are you saying? You're claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, this is the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool, who never tires of his own foolish ways. I am out of fucking things to do in this trial. I am one wrong answer away from dying. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
Who's this?
That is Ekro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Wright has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Ekro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina she did that to him.
You spent your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Ekro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack other humans. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It does not like her.
Then what happened to Ekro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Your caught theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite a lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Ekro's brother Bat.
That's just a scarf.
Ekro, this scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina?
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
What might it be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Bab! Look at the Bab. Bab. Bird.
Excuse me, Mr. Rat. You've done a good job of finger...
Excuse me? Hello? Translators? What the fuck? I lost it there for a moment, sorry.
You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was the crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bud as a present. Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Yes, fingering! Yes, fingering! That is what it said!
Smiling. The lion was smiling.
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like it was smiling.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of it smiling. However, lions sneeze.
What?
Leon was trying to bite. Wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
What?
You fool!
You've got to be kidding me. What's the matter, Miss Hammer?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that was what Bat lost consciousness. Actually, only lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! It almost does seem like a terrible joke. Doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro? You don't mean... You can't mean... Witness!
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem in the theory.
What would the problem be?
The same problem had always been. Evidence. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster. Where's the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack of thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon.
The bust the defense claims was used. And that were to be found in Acro's room. If it was covered with the victim's blood, that'd be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you've got to do something!
Conclusive evidence. Yes.
I don't know why I read that in that voice. That's just the voice. Voice of conclusive evidence, conclusive schmevidence. It's like theme of toilet. This is the last step. To get this one right, the case is won.
I want to do the stupid option.
It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but... Why aren't you going to search his room? This is you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of fun karma, total justice. I guess. I figured with you, it's the least I should expect. You leave no stone unturned. I thought karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon was still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about that.
It looks like you licked and found a nail to put into my coffin. But, what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Ah! Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where is it now? Yes, where? Where the fuck? Where's the bust right now? You're Phoenix, right? You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do. It's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? I know where the bust is. I know where the bust is.
It seems this case is coming to a close.
It's in the hospital. It's in the hospital where Acro was after the crime.
The defense's counter-arguments look like a fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings us to the cross-examination of this witness.
Where's Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present the case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. It just bit my tongue.
What?
Did it have to do what? Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
What? You're asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey, wait.
Can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's where Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, the defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for false step. Sink or swim. It's the only way through is forward. The murder weapon. Where's Max's bust now? Okay. Those are not the options I expected. Did he bring it? Is it in the wheelchair? Because, like, Von Karma would have searched the entire circus for this bust. It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all. Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you're a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under the blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there. Once again, your passion for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in a condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she'd found the murder weapon in your room, it would have all been over. Which is why you had to hide it, in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? You've got me. I've been bad by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them. 2 of them? Miss Franziska von Karma and Mr. Phoenimx Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know that? How did you know to launch a surprise search on my room last night? There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence: the cloak and the bust. I burnt the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously, I couldn't throw that away. When they executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now, to be caught in the middle of hiding the murder weapon, there's no way I could escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. That makes sense now. I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. Definitely couldn't tell it by looking at her. I know, sure I couldn't. I can't believe it. Me, make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. It seems she finally arrived at the truth. Acro? Yes, Your Honor. Did you cure the ringmaster of Barry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Barry? Yes, Your Honor. And responsible for that crime. Acro? All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, he couldn't help herself from laughing. And so Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. Yeah! What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star! Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh innocently while saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when I decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful.
So are you saying that you're a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself. At the point of giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot! I can't believe it! You beat me again!
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. And thus I'd like to declare my verdict.
Not guilty.
The court is adjourned.
Fabulous!
But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Pets! Yay! A single person of them was a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to.
Many congrats, but only at max 1,000,000 of them. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of funny.
Thank you.
What the vibe in that room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever, never be happy. Huh? Ah! We've been like this for a while now. It's all my fault.
Sweetie pie.
But Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina, Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end. I just could not believe it. Does that mean Acro is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? No. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? You can't believe that? Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. Yeah, that's true. I want to see some evidence. Ah. No, they do this at the end of every trial. This is why he didn't want to leave, because if he's in prison, he'd and probably receiving the death penalty for murder, because this is Japan. Yeah. Because, like, he isn't actually dead. Can I not present profiles? Oh, I'm not in the evidence screen. I opened the court record manually. Huh? I want to know why they're just making us stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. Now I can. Present. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes. Ah! Bad. That's right. Regina, he's still alive, you know? I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and then till I can make Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Okay, not death penalty. I mean, understandable. If I was judgy, I also would give him just a prison sentence for what happened. And not the death penalty, to be honest. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Phoemimx!
What is it, Mo?
What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I pay a fee and rip at the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow.
What's going to happen to the circus now?
Ah, that's a big question. The sliming. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? No, I have hiccups now. Help!
Even though he's not here.
Even though it's not here anymore, everyone is still sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why what I've made a decision. What is it?
What is it?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus this world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen.
Blip. Very good. I do not understand how that helps with hiccups, but it is very good. Don't laugh. It's quite a goal. Yay, I can't wait.
Then I guess that changes things.
Huh?
There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max.
Let's work together and make your circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would do better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to the court today?
I've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo.
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry.
Max. Dick. Seems everything's going to turn out right here. I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. That's so cute, though. I see. What made the case?
Yesterday's surprise raid. It really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It was just a theory. If Hector really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Wright?
No way. Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Ekro's case, you need not worry. No. No! Holy shit! I plan to stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office personally.
Well, understood. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
He's back! Ah! Why the fuck is that case called Farewell Turnabout? Excuse me? Honey? Can we not with the name, please? Now the moment you've all been waiting for. who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be your hero of heroes? The fuck? Will it be last year's runner-up, Gem and Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely island of Saipan? I can't read this fast. The global Onyakabon. I cannot read this fast. We hope Lady Luck is with all the heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero Grand Prix is me! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst. And looks at this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior, the Nickel Samurai. The bad diamond ninja, and looks at the title eluding again this year. Ah, it's too short. March 20th. Amazing. This song is too good. All right, yes, did you hear the Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it! Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. No fucking way! Let's go! There he is! Yo! The Steel Samurai's here! Damn! What was my voice for him? I don't remember. But I think it was like acro, pretty much. I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice. Darling! You're the person everyone was cheering for. I guess you got the prize? Yep. You know we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No. Every Sunday only watch the Occasion Channel, Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Going night with Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart. She's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and I have interest in that match. It's very important. Nah, give it a rest, Pearly. It looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. It's like a dream.
Too bad for the Diamond Ninja, though. Last year he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be easier.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that Diamond Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Oh, fuck. I skipped the text box on accident.
You're right. Strange she'd walk around with a signature guitar.
I will never understand these people, and that shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
No, it was nothing. I owe you one for... So it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on! It's time to go into the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that.
Press conference? Is he going to make a speech about the winning this year's prize?
Oh, well, not exactly. Something about the Nico Samurai confessing something.
Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Ah, Nick, come on! You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes.
And they're just going ham on that drum. Oh, percussion, that's not a drum. That's wooden sticks being clapped together, I think. Oh, is that a drum? I'm not sure. It might be a drum. It's a horrible sample is what it is. But it fits the aesthetic perfectly. Thank you very much for inviting us today.
Oh, it was nothing really. Guessing girls don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've put on a kids' exercise show. While wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused to the time, Mr. Wright.
Ah, well, it's what's done is done. Let's forget about it. This Will Powers, he's an action star. His popularity exploded was the Steel Samurai. And it was the first case while you worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary. Or people think you, or people know you're real softy who's good with kids.
Thanks.
What do you mean he looks scary? He looks awesome! I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nico Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason.
There is!
Yes! The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. Hey, yo! And last year, they started a new series, The Nico Samurai. The new series seems to be hit with the kids too.
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to do something in this new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt on guard. That's a sus name. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard? This person doesn't know who he is. This year's going to be the Nico Samurai versus the Diamond Ninja at the box office.
Diamond Ninja? Who was that again?
So who's this Diamond Ninja again? He's a hero, duh. His symbol's the bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work?
You know what? Fuck it. I would watch that. I would watch the shit out of this show. Yes. This is a vibe. German Ninja Watch Party? Sure. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah, until he becomes a star.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nico Samurai and Worldwide Studios German Ninja.
Wow, the generic names.
They even at the same time.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nico Samurai is en garde and the guy who plays the German Ninja, I mean.
The Nico Samurai speaks French.
Oh, you mean Matt en garde, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling happy place.
Yeah.
Ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I don't think there's going to be anything interesting here, but I just kind of want to see if there's anything. Just banter. Salad.
Wow, what's with this place? It looks like stumbled into Oz or something.
Way in the back there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida. Juan Corrida. Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name is just like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. There's a piece of the table on the door that says Matt en Garde's room. Matt en Garde. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya is yamming about him like the obsessed fan she is. Wow, rude. There are toilets in each room in this hotel. But since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay in the first place. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Okay. That's interesting. Soft bears? There's this actual star with a soft spot for teddy bears. Nah, can't be. Yes, can be. To Mr. Ongarde from the Global Studio staff. Ah, it's nice if lawyers got flowers. To Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. So this is interesting. This guy won the competition, but this guy has way more fans. The flowers on this guy's door are from the studio. That's an interesting thing to note.
So the post ceremony is about to start.
Alright, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off a special move today. Nico Samurai smelting!
Actually, what I'm interested most at the press conference.
You mean the big confession the Nico Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Did you know what it is about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
Ah.
Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then?
Yeah, of course!
If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in.
Woo! Thank you very much. Let's get into the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. Woo! A really gaudy hotel would have such large gaudy lobby to match. Biggest, gaudiest Patronuses.
I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're just using a combat stage, I see.
I'm all ready to use my special samurai power.
Looks like she's ready to start a fight.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nico Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why?
Oh, you didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it.
We're asking for everyone's cooperation this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police.
Police? Did they just say police?
Murder? Probably, considering what game we're playing.
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
Wait, I'll come with you.
Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? I was finished telling you not to move.
That voice, I've heard that voice somewhere before.
The fuck? I still think this... No, this can't be coming true. He's not thick enough.
Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day was the same thing.
Oh, no, 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 I'm not dealing with old bag. This non-stop chatter.
It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What's it, young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you! Your powers, aren't you?
Yeah, but what happened back then?
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? And that's right. You're doing the children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Oh yeah, that's me. Thankfully I still have a job.
I love that show. You're a hoot. Your big brother character, right? Yes, everything with face covered in math and old rabbit. It's a work of art, but what are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit. Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster.
What the actual fuck?
Miss Outback, what are you doing here?
What happened to your position with Global Studios?
Oh, that all plays. Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did he do? I didn't do anything, you young'un. Don't you remember that incident a year ago, when this lady got this witness stand and testified? Yeah. And you, weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart. I played the fifth. But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard first, after being handed old Pinky. You, a bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth? What?
That sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said to me. What did you ever do to deserve that?
Done.
So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another incident happened again.
An incident? A murder-like kind of incident?
Maybe, you see I'm a bit of devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard and rest, at least for other people's sake?
Silence, whippersnapper! Hey, Nick.
What is it? I don't like the devilish smile playing on our lips.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
How boring! You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you two, pals. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen, Pally. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick...
Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
No, continue! Continue! I need the tea. I need Phoemimx Wright's juicy backstory. Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pally. Goody, I get to come.
There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else.
Alright, then let's try...
Excuse me. Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
What in the fucking Danganronpa is your design? Bruh. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crane Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
I told you.
Give people the info they want, which means that they've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal.
No, don't care who you are, pal. I'm just investigating so you can go in.
What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective search scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Those two sounded pretty serious.
Southern accent can only mean...
Hey, Wright.
Hey, Lotta.
Come on, do gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
Ah, you!
No, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. Tell the guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder. So she should not have this, have us, leave it to source pros.
A murder?
Ah, shit. You work, mouth.
See? I knew it. My god instinct told me so. I always trust my god. A murder, it said. And then what it is, a genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
Yeehaw! Murder of a big star, you know.
Oh, man. I'm in trouble now. Did it come to murder?
No, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second, pal.
Mr. Nick, is the dead person the Nico Samurai?
Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nico Samurai that was bombed. Actually, the Nico Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping of.
What?
The guy that died was his hero named Gemma Ninja, pal.
The German ninja. The fan service one, yeah. The woman with the big puffy hair looked like cotton candy.
You mean Lotta?
That woman. She was the time through, right?
That time.
When Mystic Maya did the channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so
That's why she was there. Journalist.
It looks like he was hanging out here before the murder happened.
hanging around?
Yeah, hiding and wait for the Diamond Ninja's door, pal.
But why would she?
She wouldn't tell me, pal. Said something about getting my big soup.
Scoop? What sort of news would she be after?
No, Gemini Ninja! Yeah.
The victim was the Gemini Ninja.
Mr. Gemini Ninja.
It was the really popular TV show to the Nico Samurai.
Ow! Yo! Brother! What is with these character designs? How wow.
The victim was the action star Juan Corrida. He got a huge push at the Express trying to stardom. I mean, even I know who she is.
Yeah, even I recognize the face.
Hey yo! What a cutie.
But I heard lately that the man God has been taking the wind on the sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, that is to a hog in the limelight.
I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. God, that's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep, I mean, no, you've got to say with the oomph. The Nico Samurai.
Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. On Guard is the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know.
Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Ah.
Attorney badge.
Aw.
The Nico Samurai, he really did the Grand Prix tonight.
I was a big fan of his. Oh no.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry?
Matt Angard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
What?
Why was Mr. Angard arrested?
Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks.
Looks like yet another stew samurai hero is in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this.
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright?
Looks like Juan Corridas been killed.
What? Juan, he's...
It looks like he was murdered, and the suspect was arrested. The suspect is Mr. Matt Angard.
You're joking, right?
Nope, they arrested the Nickel Samurai in suspicion of murdering the Jammy Ninja. The Jammy Ninja. Yes.
No, not again. I feel sick.
Again? About a year ago, something like this, just like this happened, pals.
I still can't believe it. No way, no, my mate would.
What's Mr. Powers got in his hand?
Oh, I forgot. This is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier.
Radio transceiver. For me? But why?
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
Huh? Huh. By being OP.
Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a top pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to fire in his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan, he's the ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who was almost always came out on top.
I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram.
Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined his rival TV show.
And that was the Demon Ninja.
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning Demon Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using the shows for their war. And the final tally look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up.
Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final winner was his rival, I guess. Mr. Angard, I was going to hold a press conference, wasn't... Mr. Angard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. Oh, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
The Nickel Samurais?
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
He was going to be in costume? But why?
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. Beep, 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 beep. Ah! What is it, Mr. Nick?
I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver.
Yes, hello? Right here?
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright? The attorney.
And you are?
You don't need to know who I am. I think you have the other things to be concerning yourself with. Such as...
Help! Nick! Mystic Maya.
Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Her fate? What does he mean? What does he mean what I think it means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Calm now, don't fall apart on me yet.
No, this can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes. That's it. This is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya!
My sight. Everything's getting away. Maya's been kidnapped. You there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there?
How much do you want?
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to the...
I'm not the person you will be representing.
What?
You're currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? I don't know that a murder has just taken place there.
One corridor was killed, and the suspect is met on guard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want to obtain a complete acquittal of Matt on guard.
Met on guard? But why?
He did not kill anyone. That I can attest to that. However,
what?
However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
If I agree to do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep this end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there's one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me. In my possession.
Help! Nick! Maya!
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight you will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At the trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you. So don't let me down.
Ah!
Oh yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Damn it! Who the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is The Killer. Seriously? The Killer? The Killer! D-E. Killer.
Mr. Nick, where's Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
Oh, it's not my fault. If I had gone with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, pals.
But it is. Ah!
Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on.
No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya? Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, that's it. Wait here, and I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom?
Shh, it's allowed. Ransom is complete acquittal of Matt on guard.
What? And there is complete acquittal. It's changed from Maya, you mean? Then this means Matt on guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it.
But the guy said that Mr. on guard is innocent.
You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal?
I guess he has a point. If on guard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping?
And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we need to keep finding.
Huh?
The forensics team's having a field day with that. But it's strange. There's so much evidence, but it feels like something's wrong.
It's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about on guard being set up?
Anyway, it looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours.
Alright. Isn't there another way?
We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way.
You're right. Let's go. The killer. I am the killer. Amazing. Ow, my head. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick, Pally. Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
I see I've awoken.
Ah! Who are you?
Me? I am known as the killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You're not my target. For now, anyway.
Ah! Nick, where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now. And that is Mr. Phoemimx Wright.
Huh? What? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I'm going to contact him now.
I want to unzip his face. Yes. Is the sus guy that makes sense? Yeah. It does.
I hope you cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, sis.
Is this Mr. Phoemimx Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am.
Good morning.
No. Morning, pals.
Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. Guard.
We have to wait a bit, pals. Visiting hours don't start until 9, so...
Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya, if only I'd gone with you.
Poor pals, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please, help her.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us.
Oh, Nick. I love Phoenix. He's the best character. I need something to drink or I will die of no throat-itis. Oh no, have I deprived you of Snake? How could I? How dastardly. And I'ma do it again. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit Nickel Samurai, charged with the murder of Gem Ninja. Oh my god! Major cutie alert. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. We are...
Oh. Sorry, dude. I already signed up.
Excuse me?
I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know...
Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople.
Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers? I mean, this building is my house, so...
No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoemimx Wright.
A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager. Alright.
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement.
Sorry about that. You're just in time.
Huh?
You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Lake, this is your chance. You have to make him let me take his case. I have to. He is the dumbest. I, however, have a news for you, dear chat. To kind of structure these streams, I have looked up one thing about each of these cases beforehand, which is how long they are. To know if I can, you know, end in the middle of a thing, or if I'm just... I wouldn't want to end in the middle of the last trial segment, you know? Instead of just playing through it. This case, that I'm supposed to get a full acquittal of this guy in one court day, is 2 days long. So either Maya dies, or there's a really good chance that he actually fucking did it. And we spent the first day getting Maya back, and the second day getting this guy into prison. I do not trust any of what is happening right now. Based on the fact that the studio producer of Steel Samurai had ties to the fucking mafia. So, TV show production studios in this series, sus as fuck. The omegaest of sus has been applied. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions.
That's okay. Dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so I have to say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Angad is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude.
Does he have a mind of his own?
How in the actual fuck did the police let him keep a cell phone, by the way? Either that's a non-functioning prop, or I have serious questions about the quality of this prison. Mr. Angad, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for tablet as such, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, I should pass through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about the Mr. God's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Yes, see, that's the thing. The guy in the background looking capable makes this guy look even stupider. Wait, no. No, they couldn't possibly. No. Is he? No. They couldn't. So, either, again, he has a cell phone in there for some reason, but if he's not talking to people, this might be a JoJo's reference. To Doppio from part 5. And that would be really funny. That would also definitely make him the murderer, though. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
Oh my god, it would. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? It would be so funny. It's a mountain in the city of Neo, Tokyo. The city the Nikko Samurai protects.
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured it could at least show to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too! I got it as a present from someone. Ah, interesting. I think I'm kind of getting into the dumb of brain, presumably pure of heart voice slowly. The jock voice. He's definitely pretty boy, but his lines project jock so much with dude and everything. Jock snake.
I've also been instructed to take a case.
Is that what you've heard from your transceiver?
Yes.
Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around.
This comes from a man with a cell phone on his wrist.
Okay, so it's real. Not a Doppio reference yet. Badge!
Mr. On guard, it's an attorney's badge.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that.
Huh?
I'm much more busy with Nico Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course.
Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance. Then extinguishes. Now this!
Wow. Dude, I know I like to throw money around. But that guy buy anything and everything?
That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway.
What's that?
It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right?
Me?
Yes. Well, you were in a costume, no less.
I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always do that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going.
Please wait. I really need to take your case.
There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients to...
Sus. If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to...
Wait, what did you just say?
The killer.
The killer?
What's it doing? It looks like he's mulling something over.
Alright, dude. I accept it terms.
Huh?
I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better, Fred, and he doesn't look too happy either.
Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help as much as I can.
What in the fuck? Omega Sus. Yes.
Man, thank my lucky stars that people know my name.
Well, you're quite the hero and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
Ah, it's really great to be the Steel Samurai. Dude, lately just keep on getting more and more popular.
True enough. The Steel Samurai is very popular among us. Among!
The Nico Samurai is very popular among us high schoolers.
And secretaries right now. I guess Mr. On Guard has a way of catching the eye of women.
Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad.
But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room, and I had a post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nico Samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show.
I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
That's strange. I thought that this Enika Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, then I noticed it was kinda noisy.
Mr. Corridor was already there by the time.
Yeah, that's what I gathered from my manager.
I'm beginning to get that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
About you and your victim, Mr. Juan Corridor. What sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Wow, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to make the Gem and Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail.
The Enika Samurai still won the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, if you'd think I'd be the other way around, you know?
Do you know why you were arrested?
I guess maybe my full body search went badly.
Did they find something on you?
They found a button from the Diamond Ninja's costume.
A button?
I don't get it either. I was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama.
Ah!
Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious.
I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Lick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Algar to see if he's really innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If we use this. Here's Magatama. He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Miss Songheart, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corridor? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself.
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corridor, okay?
Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing, not a chain to lock inside.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way.
The sus is thickening.
Well, at least you can breathe a sigh of relief knowing McClan is innocent. I don't know why, but that made him more sus.
The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude.
Sus.
Wait.
What the fuck do you mean the trial is tomorrow? Excuse me?
Oh, thank God.
The thick assassinating. Yes. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Angat. At least we were able to get Mr. Matt Angat as our client. Bruh. Yeah. Mr. Matt Angat. Our favorite client. Keep that voice. No. No. Ah. Wow. I refuse. I already forgot how I did the voice. I'm sorry.
So, what shall we do now?
Well, we'll try this tomorrow if we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ongar's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What's going on around here? I heard Juan was killed, is that true? With a better turn what it is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Oh, why? The stars are just dropped one by one like flies.
Yeah, weird. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Oh, don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking so fast.
Miss Wright, could you please speak a little slower?
That must be around his spiky-haired smarty pants.
The fucking... woman.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in a dreadful murder. And then recently did I finally find a star that makes his heart go ba-dum again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star at GFO always end up kicking the bucket? I want your words! No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word the woman says anyway.
What woman?
The irritating backwater girl. With the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. What is a young maid that was so beautiful the flowers of field, but aside the flowers of
Pals, are you thirsty?
a little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, youngins, today?
I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
The show, of course. Well, at the press conference afterwards.
Phoemimx 2 is the music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I didn't know anything about the murder.
I see.
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night.
The most important moment? Did you just mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see? Bruh!
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't?
Please don't stray into the tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then you turn your respect and bring your lady present. Girl, shut the f...
Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The tall staff of the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess.
Hey! Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Not
Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him in trial, put him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Looked here and there up the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera! My lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
What the fuck is my accent going?
Here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
But I don't have it.
So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and 1600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for 700? Had a nice young talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours I reckon. I met this itty bitty scratch on it and a minute I got all huffed up in the face. He gave me this talking to and the real mean about it. I'm gonna make you try that. What did he do to the camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running out looking into things. There's another side of the sweet darling expensive CD.
Lotta, what did he capture with the expensive camera of yours?
I don't really know, except the start of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I'm gonna get anything from Big Soup.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about that, what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time when Mr. Ongar was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
Told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, cause that means I'm always going to look for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought for myself, want to get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you were telling out here?
Fuck it. Yep, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah! Take that, Mr. Lawyer.
And there's someone around here, Sappy. Must lot into your eye rule smile.
Why, Howie?
In Mr. Met en Garde's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something?
May I help you with something?
You're Mr. en Garde's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much.
I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he's your client.
In a situation like this, the only person who would just use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow!
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. en Garde's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
Alright.
She may be a small statue, but appearances can be deceiving.
Damned.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. en Garde. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the awards show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some smaller errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back for Mr. en Garde. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corridor. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and...
Stop right there.
You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. en Garde and I are related, are you? Sorry.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer.
Why did you have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub and relieve your stress, to relieve your stress later, right?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. en Garde's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corridor, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, and that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. See. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Bring a little girl like this to a place like that.
You're wrong, I'm doing this to help Miss Maya.
Else, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a nice juice later, alright?
Yeah.
Holy mistake on God's suitcase. For someone who is going to be here for an awards show, there's a lot of stuff. Like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really get different from us, aren't they?
There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. There's a bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
How is none of this evidence? What? Looks like dishes left over from dinner, and dinner for two of that.
I'm sure they're Mr. en Garde's and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna be T-bone steaks again, isn't it? Brother!
Mr. Nick, where are we?
in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, pals.
Mr. Corrida.
The victim. Which makes this a crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what's happened? The kidnapper? Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ongar's acquittal. You don't know about... Hang in there. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left. You're going to help as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. That's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in the hotels to Bigfoot's I'm good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, pals.
Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Ha. Interesting. Right. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but look at the victim should tell you, pal. It said? Yeah, here's a picture. Ah! It's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down in the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they are Mr. Ongar's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. How was Mr. Ongard arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah. But look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, this button came off. Mr. Ongard said something about a button. Something like one of the German ninja's buttons got caught in this hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady in this old bag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has made plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the victim was a little off. Something has a little of. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
There's all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? So much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
Maybe it was his favorite color.
Wow, there are a lot of bears!
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming here. Kind of bear is the kind of bear he doesn't have.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I got the feeling. Maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
What the fuck? It's hard to bear with all these problems. Rawr. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. If I had specific mo in my mind for bad jokes, I would seek immediate psychological attention. That cannot be healthy.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
What isn't wrong?
Slide. Oh boy. Slide.
The seat case. There are so many things in it, but I bet it's very close. There's a slows, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stores pack too much stuff, like Mr. Corridor? It's so messy here.
Health really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronics things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what these are, please.
Okay, that over there's a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops, for a second I forgot I was talking to Parasol Maya.
Food, very good.
It looks like Mr. Corridor had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the water last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Nah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it in the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But it doesn't seem weird.
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase is broken, the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Pots of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably Mr. Corridor fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
He doesn't. It's a guitar case, but I guess it's a little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange, the guitar's not here.
Maybe he forgot to break into the show.
Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was German Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Let's hope it is. It's blood. My favorite character, the Blood Samurai.
Do you know anything about this? What do you know about this? Nothing. This is stuff I got from him. It's a present from the kidnapper, huh? While you're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that.
Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is.
Uses radio waves, huh?
Got it.
I go find a radio scanner. Really borrow it, pal. What do you know about this? This. Ladies and sir, can't believe this is sin of a murder. Stab with a knife after struggle. Clue's sleeping in this photo somewhere, I know it. So about this wine glass. Oh, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually Miss Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Post noticed it too before me. Hey, wait a minute! So has it been Miss Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash.
What's that beeping noise?
I've heard this before. It's Miss Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. And think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow. There she is.
At last you reveal your true nature. Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives? It's very, very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Poor Gamsu. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up at the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you've soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you?
What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear my family's honor. No.
What did you throw at me now?
What is this?
Well, I guess this means I gotta go back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Ha. Ha. Okay. I'm also pretty hungry. I don't think I will be going that much longer, especially since I'm running out of throat. Okay, let's start checking people. Waste of time. You were the one taking off the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. God said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know what all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing all the details. Camera, nope. 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 Profiles, maybe. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is and will ever be. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Red. For a second, her face twisted in pain. I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews. I'd like to ask you about this. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corridor? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Cardida was killed. It has to become Mr. Engarde's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Engarde does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. Pets! Yay! 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 Patties. The pat excitement. He's always saying my manager, right? He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Windy old bag. I hate talking about myself. Understandable. Same. Ah! Do you have any ideas as to how Mr. Corridor was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Excuse me? Girl! Girl! Relax! That is 11 total so far. No, 10 total. I can't count. 10 total locks so far in this investigation segment alone. Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a cycle, Mr. Nick? Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. well. I wonder if there's any areas that I can still, like, even get clues in. Oh, this one updated. Nice.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time?
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home and let them leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed toward kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminium Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. There's a love Y in... It's a love Y in the old Tokyo.
I see. Wait.
A love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop for all 3 guys, fall for her at the same time.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet. Times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this is sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies.
Yes, Pearl. What happens next? I want to know. Messiah. Does Messiah fall in love? Does she? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
What the actual fuck?
I mean, she is shipping Phoenix and Maya, so yeah, I guess this would be inside her interest space.
I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Gemming Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Gemming Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's a story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He was a really nosy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja? With a bright red guitar?
And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Bisola. Jammin versus Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-Jammin cold the night before before Battle 3.
Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Paul?
What happens next? I want to know. Jammin, the Jammin Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Bisola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it.
Yeah, he mentioned that they air at the exact same time, so you can't watch both.
That's so rude.
All right. We all mentally high school girls. You maybe. I am mentally Snick. But I think I will leave it here because I am really running out of throat. High school Snick. I mean, I was in high school, yes. I have a degree and everything.
I did do the school thing for many years. But yeah, that will be stream for today. It is still allergy season, so... I have to say though that the new meds my pharmacy gave me are working wonders to make allergy not suck. So that is very nice. I will see you tomorrow. Depending on how I feel voice-wise, I will either be playing Ghost Trick Detective or I will be doing the Destiny stuff from 2 days ago. Also, I guess kind of depends on if Yui have time, so I don't want to deprive Yui of Ghost Trick. Because the next Ghost Trick stream will probably be the last Ghost Trick stream. Because there's not that much game left. Stuff's kind of wrapping up already. But yeah. That was Sneak for today. Let me actually check if anyone is fucking online. So I can raid. Every time I check, Corey is not streaming, which is making me the upset. Nope. Well, in that case, I will just leave you with the good music and wish you good night. Bye-bye. Wow.